この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Right. Now the microphones are working. Well, it's not a it is not a sickness weekly if the microphone isn't working. If something doesn't go wrong. Anyways, where's the script? There it is. Alright. Greetings and selamat datang to Sickness Weekly. This week I am alone due to various technical difficulties and real world hurdles. Damn you. Anyways, you may have seen the intro earlier, and yes, we have sponsors, although it is fake, but hey, they look good in the intro. Special thanks to Himmel for the clip art and Kumano Nesan for the voiceover. Now then, the news. I'm going to play the sponsor thing again, that was fun.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Yes, I like that one. Off to the news then, shall we? Right. Okay. I have found my script and everything. Yes, I am alone this week, so next. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin this week's news with our sincerest condolences to the victims of the Beirut blast disaster. The following video that you are about to see is an amateur footage of the incident. Right. Okay, the amount of the kind of comment that is in the chat is quite disturbing, but right. Yeah, it is quite bad read. Okay, or domestic numbers, no. Anyways, according to Banama News, the Lebanese government has announced a state of emergency in Beirut for 2 weeks, following the incident after 2 explosions devastated the Lebanese capital and caused countless damages to the surrounding area. According to a report by Xinhua news agency, the current casualty toll is at 135 lives lost and 5,000 injured and over 300,000 losing their shelter. As of now, investigations have suggested that the explosion was caused by 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate, a rather explosive substance that has been kept in warehouse number 12 since 2014. The government has decided to apprehend port officials who were aware of the storage of the ammonium nitrate for investigative purposes. The Public Work Ministry of Lebanon was also urged by the government to secure trade activities via the port of Tripoli due to the amount of damage that occurred in the port of Beirut. The High Relief Commission will also be opening schools and hotels for people who have lost their housing in the incident. As of now, investigations are still ongoing, and the Higher Defense Council will reveal any findings in a few days' time. Around the world, multiple donations and relief packages are being arranged and delivered to ease the burden of the civilians of Beirut. One example is that the Malaysian government will be sending 1 million ringgit worth of humanitarian aid to Beirut. If you would like to contribute as well, there is a link to an article by the New York Times on how to aid Beirut in the description below. Moving on with world news. 17 confirmed dead, including 2 pilots when an Air India Express passenger aircraft crash-landed in the South Indian region of Kerala. According to Air India Express, a subsidiary of Air India, there were 174 adult passengers, 10 infants, 2 pilots, and 4 cabin crew on board the aircraft, which skidded off a runway at Kozhikode Airport in Kerala and broke into 2 pieces. Flight IX-1344, operated by a Boeing 737 from Dubai to Kozhikode, overshot the runway at 1941 hours local time or 7:41 p.m. on Friday evening. A special relief flight from Mumbai and Delhi has been arranged for humanitarian assistance to the victims and their family. Next, we have news from South Korea, which will be lifting restrictions for arrival from China's Hubei province, which was believed to be the pandemic's epicenter, as the infections have eased down, and China has also relaxed entry bans for South Korea. Still on the topic of the pandemic, the WHO announced that 6 infected candidates, 3 from China, have entered phase 3 trials for the vaccine against the virus. The vaccines will be put into the general population for the first time in phase 3 after previous trials have focused on safety, immunogenicity, and immune response in a small number of humans. The phase 3 trial will test whether vaccines can protect large numbers of people over a prolonged period of time. However, phase 3 doesn't mean nearly there, said Michael Ryan, the executive director of WHO Health Emergency Program, as there is no guarantee that any of these 6 will give us the answer. In total, 165 vaccine candidates have started some form of trial, and 26 of them in clinical trials, according to the WHO records. And with that, that is the end of world news, and we shall move on to VTuber news. Well, welcome there, Kevin. Thank you for coming, and thank you for saying that my voice is lovely. I very much appreciate that. Moving on to VTuber news. Right, ladies and gentlemen, before going on into the normal program, we would like to bring to attention on Ethel Chamomile's charity stream program, where each month a charity stream will be held to help and support various humanitarian organizations that will provide aid and disaster relief wherever needed. The first charity stream started earlier today at 12 noon Japanese time, where every donation received in said stream shall be sent to organizations that will aid relief and English. I cannot speak it today, friend. Good afternoon, Ivan. Thank you. Goodbye, man. Anyways. Where every donation received in said stream shall be sent to organizations that will aid relieve the strife and burden from victims of the Beirut blast and the flooding of Luwu Utara, which by the end of the stream, around 180 United States dollars were collected and donated. It is a very noble cause, thus we highly encourage everyone to go ahead and support Ethel and her cause. Oh god, that was a mouthful. Moving on to the next news. This week we have earlier this week we were introduced to another new VTuber named Aiko Yakumo, who debuted on the 5th of August 2020 at 12 AM EST. The stream was very chill and wholesome, not to lie. At first, Aiko was an adorable bundle of nervousness, according to one of our reporters, but when the Monster Train gameplay began, she definitely brightened up and became became more comfortable. That was a word that was supposed to be written there. It was a very quaint and wholesome stream, as she definitely enjoyed streaming and playing Monster Train. Her latest stream is a very brave choice, as she shall be playing Doom in Nightmare mode, while eating very spicy chips as motivation to not die. Next in the news item, we have Rita, hailing from the country of Malaysia and being tied to the MyVT gang. Well, not being tied, but more being associated to the MyVT gang, counts the strawberry-loving Rita Saginomiya Rita Chuan. Really like how Zenitsu from Demon Slayer called Nezuko Chuan. Okay, that's a very interesting note by the editor. It's a very cute looking waifu. Except that it is a guy. Now, before flagging me, I'm only stating what was mentioned in their debut and Twitter profile. Yes, Nightmare Spicy difficulty. Thank you, Keyth. I definitely needed that. Now then, yeah, before flagging me, alright? I'm only stating what was mentioned in their debut and Twitter profile. That they are a guy who wanted to become their own waifu. And nothing is wrong with that. In fact, that is a very Chad move, I must say. If you can't get an anime waifu, become one yourself. And be a perfect waifu, Desuyo. Once again, I believe the editor was drunk when they made this one. They even placed a warning in their debut stream. Shit was aside, they're pretty damn cool, not gonna lie. Additional facts that might reel you in include that they like lolly, mates, racing games, and anime. Now, before jumping the sim train, do remember they are 16 years old virtually. Do tread carefully, or the FBI will come knocking. Yes, you can, goodbye man, you can be your very own waifu. I'm not going to judge. Okay, apparently the knights are raiding my house. This feels like Jerusalem again. Kevin, why? Why, Kevin? Let's move on. Familiar face on here. Now, for some long-time viewers, you may remember that a few months back, during the early days of Cygnet's Weekly, we had a guest named Shiroaki Koukin, who said they will debut soon. Well, guess what? They finally did it. The rather well-made AI first released 2 teasers 2 days before their stream debut to pump up the hype. What the hell is wrong with me today? I can't seem to be speaking English for some reason. Yes, cool. Oh boy, Oh boy. And the teasers are both available in Japanese and English as they want to appeal to both audiences. During the debut stream, things were a bit shaky, but we all know this is normal as it is a first stream indeed. Things did get interesting, very interesting, as the AI used its supreme computation to make a PowerPoint presentation mid-stream while answering various interesting questions. I will not lie, the chat may or may not have had a field day, but it was a memorable debut nonetheless. According to the plans released by said AI, they will be streaming 2 times a day, one in Japanese and another time in English. Oh, they'll be really working their CPU, I'll be honest. Please do not blame me, I did not do anything, Gavin. Yeah, chat was being very, very friendly, I must say. We're going to get on to Jiren. No, it is not my fault, sir. I am properly innocent in this. Next one. Next in the news. Next. Now, Marchioness Elle. While technically not a debut, but we were notified of an interesting VTuber named Marchioness Elle, ELLE, which claims to be a noble lady who is live streaming from the year 1855 and would stream every Sunday. Perhaps due to the immense amount of energy needed to stream from 165 years ago, the reason we are intrigued is that the lady is a talented singer that has covered 8 songs so far that definitely require a lot more attention. So why not check them out? We did, and we very much loved it. Am I lonely? No, I'm perfectly fine. Next one, we also have HiddenVTuber. Now, another interesting VTuber that catches our eyes is a VTuber named, well, HiddenVTuber, who had recently debuted where am I reading? Oh no, I'm sorry. HiddenVTuber who had recently reached 50, then jumped to 100 subs. HiddenVTuber seems to have debuted / started streaming around 2 months ago. Now, how can I summarize their content? Reply Ivan 6. No, I am not your son. Am I winning? Who is your papa? I will not be... I'm not going to question the chat anymore. Questioning the chat seems always a bad idea. Now that HiddenVTuber recently reached 50 and then immediately jumped to 100 subs in roughly a week. HiddenVTuber seems to have started 2 months ago. Now, how can I easily summarize their content? Well, they kind of remind me of Kamaf one way or another. Perhaps it is the soothing voice and very high quality and chill content. They have been playing RPGs, platformers, a few collabs, and some chill streams as well. In all honesty, if you come for the gameplay, you will stay for the personality and charm that this mysterious figure has. Now, I wonder if they will do an ASMR stream one day, because their voice definitely does suit it. My neck. I got in the chat when Sig is in it. You should always question something when I am involved in it. Can I fix... yes, the chat box is not working. I just realized that. Thank you for notifying me. Right. That seems to be the problem. Right, it's the setting for another stream I made. Hold on. No, it would be better if I just make a new chat box. Hold on. Let me just make a new one. Chat box. Source, news chat box. Chat box. There you go. Source. There you go. Now that may be a tad bit too big, but we'll manage somehow. There. Is that better? Yes. I suppose that's better. And the more, yeah. Well, if you make it better for me, I'll be very, very happy, Keyth. I'll be honest. It's working, but can't see it. Just feed him something. Yes, I quite like satay and something to drink. Yes, I'll need a lot of soda. I would very much enjoy some soda right now. Moving on to the next piece of the news. If I can find it. There you go, found it. Yes. What the hell did the editor write? Okay. Yes. The baby small hand Gishi. Okay. Koala Mafia, who hates emus from the land down under, has recently managed to recruit 300 qualified souls into their organizations. This koala, which has been in constant combat in Apex, seems to be training for something, like yesterday on his Student Onion stream, where he was training his varieties of accents with wines and beers. Might be a counter-attack plan against the emus? Who knows? All we know is they are definitely getting stronger each day, and it is definitely worrying on my end. Daddy's sake saying Oni. Do you really want me to say Oni-chan? Okay, fine. Oni-chan? Right, moving on. Just last week, the small grill that is Keyth jumped 100 souls more captive as they reached 300 followers and climbing on Twitter. Keyth is part of the very odd and definitely a war crime organization named Cygnet Works, and has been under constant police surveillance. And more, she's getting used to the yabainess of the group and her other yabai fans. Cat. They are great English. Now, this person right here is great at causing mass murder via cute singing voice and Uwu language. You have been warned, be wary of their abilities. Okay. Well, where have you seen her, I wonder? Yes, congratulations to Keyth, who's in the chat right now. I need to charge the simping fee for her, Onikan. Perhaps I should. But I believe in all things free. But no, I'm not a communist. Yes, it is Keyth, yes. Moving on to the next piece of the news. Yes, hold on. It's in the script, so I must do it. Hold on. The girl's favorite sensei is on fire. He has hit the 400 subs this week with a power outage. Luckily, the power supply is on now, so he can continue his drunk Apex rank grinding. And if anyone remembers one of his streams where he showed that YouTube has given him the badge of honor, Winko Winky Woot Woot, what the hell? He may make a Discord server and a call-in stream while playing a horror game once he reaches 500 subscribers. I wonder if the 50 bucks deal is still on. By the way, I believe right now he is currently streaming, I believe. Hello there, Kureha. Welcome. You're right on time. My eyes are lovely. I do not have eyes, but thank you. The script, yes, the script is very interesting. Goes on his eyes, the hell, Jire. Hello, Kureha again. Let me simp. Go ahead, Jire. I'll let you simp. Anyway, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like Ritsu Sensei to make a Discord server of its own, do hit that subscribe button. Again, congratulations to Ritsu Sensei. My throat is parched. Now, hailing from the bird kingdom comes Princess Uyu, an adorable bird that has recently reached 700 subscribers. The bird princess at first glance is a very well-mannered and kind lady with a beautiful singing voice, but do not think she is willing to kill. She is not willing to kill, as once you hand her over a gun in Apex, she will kill ever so magnificently. The princess does have a wild variety of streams, from just talking to singing to games. There is definitely something for everybody. And they're apparently a very good friend of Ritsu. Very, very good friend. Just saying. Yeah, they are willing to kill, I'll be honest. They very much is. Yes, the editor is very, very yabai. Ritsu's reaction to the script, he will probably murder me later, I'll be honest. If you want to simp, go ahead at this point. Moving on. Yes. Since Kureha is already here, and the Blackwing Discord server just today, Kureha's Discord server reached 1,000 members, and is definitely still growing with new members each passing day. Surely, at one point, the diverse and international populace of Kureha's Discord will be able to form an army and conquer the world with Kureha as the Demon Empress leading us to victory. So why wait? Go on ahead and enlist in the Blackwings today by subscribing to Kureha Kurono and joining her Discord. And not just that, still in the topic of Kureha, yes, now this week the Blackwings Valorant tournament went past with some very heated and fast-paced action taking place. Usually we would be summarizing the whole fight, but today we will only pass it on as a short mention. You may be wondering why, because usually we will not be, letting this thing, such big news pass on, but because on the 23rd of August, we will do a very special recap of the tournament with the person who organized it herself, Kureha Kurono, as well as an interview session with some of the participants as well. Stay tuned for that. Mark your calendars, 23rd of August, 4 p.m. Japanese time, 3 p.m. Malaysian time. And, and an editor left this note. Special mention to the 13-1. Heh. Right. And with that, technically the news has come to an end. Before we enjoy the original music made by none other than Kureha herself, I shall do one more pass of the fake sponsor because that was very good.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
I very much like that one. I very much like that. That was a very good one. Yes. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, although it's only been half an hour, it's very sad to say that the news has basically come to an end. And I'll give a bit of time if anyone would like to ask anything. We'll make it until 3:30 Malaysian time, which is in about 6 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, any questions before I end the stream? I'm going to go through the chat, I think. Oh, no. Blackwing Sprite, shameless commercial, that is true. 20k subs, here we go. Yes, we are still waiting for 20k subs. How much to pay, Jire? Okay. Hey, I see before. Yes, we want. Okay. Congrats, Jire. Velo. Well, congrats. Wait. Commercial time. Let's not ask questions again. It is done. Yes, it is done. Sadly. Yes, good job, Jire, on winning. Yes, good job, Jire, on winning the tournament. I must say, and as well as Team G as well, Team Golf. Maybe save that for the interview. Yes, we will. But I already read it out loud. Thank you. Goodbye, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we shall end this week's news with Kureha's very own original music for the Valorant tournament. Goodbye and jumpa lagi. Hold on. Now where's the BGM? There you go. Anyway, what was the outro again? Oh yeah. Thank you for coming. Goodbye and jumpa lagi.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供で